The picture you see in front of you is a picture of former Ohio police officer Ray Tenzing. He's the former University of Cincinnati police officer who shot Sam Dubose for nothing more than missing a license plate. Now, the Ohio prosecutor has decided that because there have been 2 hung juries in this particular case, that he is not going to seek to try former officer Tenzing a 3rd time. Translation: this police officer got away with murder. He killed a man for nothing more than missing a license plate on his vehicle. His defense was that he was in fear for his life. It didn't matter that he violated all of his police training. It didn't matter that even in reaching into the vehicle that he violated all the rules and requirements of his police department. It didn't matter that his own police department testified that he violated their rules and regulations. None of that mattered because, quote unquote, he was in fear for his life. Well, folks, I am in fear for my life. Every time I see a cop, I am in fear for my life. I have to wonder whether he or she is a member of a white supremacist organization that wants to do me harm. If the officer is black or another minority, I have to wonder if he's going to try to fit in with the other white cops, and if he's going to use me as an example of how far he or she is willing to go in order to fit in. I have to wonder, does he see all the lack of charges brought against other cops for killing black people? I have to wonder if he sees juries refusing to convict cops even when they are clearly guilty. There's a narrative out there that there is a war on police. And in the past, that was an absolute lie. But maybe we should make that a reality. I mean, after all, isn't it better to be judged by 12 racists than carried out by 6 family members? You have to make that decision for yourself. I have a question. When does in fear for my life work for me when cops truly do put me in fear for my life? It's pretty much guaranteed that a jury won't accept that rationale from me. But can I truly legally defend myself when police put me in fear for my life? They can defend themselves using that excuse. How come I can't? Oh, I know, it's because of the color of my skin. It's because they have a badge and a gun and have sworn to serve and protect, when that's the furthest thing from their minds. They claim that all they think about is going home at night, and they'll do whatever they have to do in order to make it home. And that includes killing me for no good reason, other than they have a fear for their lives. There have been too many of us that have been killed by cops. There have been too many killer cops getting off with not even a slap on the wrist. We march, we protest, sometimes we even riot. But you know something? At the end of the day, we are just as vulnerable to whatever they want to do to us. It doesn't matter whether we're armed, unarmed, committing a crime, or just minding our own business. We are all the same. Potential target practice for any cop that decides that's what he wants to do. I don't know what the answer is, and pretty much this is going to come down to an individual decision on how you feel about this situation, an individual decision on how you will react when you come in contact with a police officer, whether you believe that he's an honorable, honest, decent person, or one of these trigger-happy and fear-for-my-life fools that sees a boogeyman where there is none. I don't know, but this one is the one that basically broke the camel's back for me. And I know that I'm not alone in my thoughts that I will do whatever I need to do in order to defend myself if I feel that my life is in danger from one of these quote-unquote public servants. Folks, times are changing, our rationales have to change, and maybe putting a little in fear for their lives into some of these officers by providing them with the necessary naps that they deserve might not be such a bad idea. Just saying, food for thought.